Sell it, buy it, rent it, lease it.
KMC Property Services, making your real estate dream a reality.
Welcome everyone. This is episode 15 of Real Estate-ically Speaking and More. I'm your host, Karen Pope. And of course, as usual, we seek to educate you on matters concerning real estate. And we do so by inviting the professionals in the different from different sectors, but related to real estate. And tonight, we'll be having a guest from CIBC First Caribbean, and her name is Miss Debbie Henry. And the topic that she'll be speaking to us on is home ownership made easy. Without further ado, I just invite Miss Henry to take it away.
Thank you so much, Karen. It's really a pleasure to share with your viewership on what CIBC First Caribbean has to offer in terms of assisting customers to achieve home ownership. I'm just going to share a quick little video that First Caribbean has on home ownership before I start.
In the past decade, CIBC First Caribbean has brought thousands of clients to the doors of their own home, realizing a lifelong dream for many and a stepping stone to independence for others. We share the joy in knowing that after a long day, you can escape and relax in the comfort of your own home while building memories with your loved ones. There are many benefits to owning your home, but first and foremost, your home is an asset, and mortgage payments increase your equity in this asset, which is superior to paying rent. Remember, the home that you own is an asset which can go up in value over time. So stop thinking about it and start planning towards it. Be the next proud homeowner who walks out of CIBC First Caribbean and into the comfort of your own home.
CIBC First Caribbean.
Yes, listeners, I'm going to be sharing how CIBC First Caribbean can assist you to stop dreaming about owning your home and move on to home ownership. So whether you're thinking of buying, building, renovating, or if you already have a mortgage with another financial institution, CIBC First Caribbean is also willing for you to switch, to take over that mortgage so you can enjoy the benefits that CIBC First Caribbean has to offer. So don't be concerned if you're already a homeowner. This presentation is also for you. So what are the home financing products that CIBC First Caribbean has to offer? As mentioned before, whether you are purchasing a residential property, purchasing land, constructing, or we also offer home equity loans. So as I mentioned before, whether you're a homeowner, this presentation is also for you because there is value when you own your own home. So we also have home equity loans and home equity line of credit, which is a recurring line using your property as security. So what are the steps to acquire a mortgage? Some simple steps. We hear about home ownership and it seems unachievable, but when we break it down into these simple steps, you'll see that you can be on your way to owning your own home. First, most important, and I'm sure Karen reinforce this on our channel regularly, is that you must be pre-qualified. Getting pre-qualified is helpful because it usually provides a strong indication of how much you can afford to buy or build a home. If you're buying, it helps you to limit your search to homes you can actually qualify for and get sound advice from creditable sellers and real estate agents, as they're more likely to believe you're serious about purchasing. And it also helps to ward against disappointment. I remember when I was looking for my home, and I started looking before getting pre-qualified, and I looked at all these beautiful homes. And when I eventually got pre-qualified, I could not afford them. And then I was disappointed. So you want to ward against that kind of disappointment, get pre-qualified. And so when you start looking for a home, it's homes that you can afford, and you can progress quickly through the steps when you are viewing properties that you are capable of buying. So getting started. So first, once you have your pre-qualification in hand, you call a realtor like Karen, and you let her know what your financial institution said the amount you can afford to spend to buy a completed home or land. And once she has identified that property for you, you make an offer. If it's a completed home, you make the offer. If it's land and you're progressing, you also make the offer on the land. Or if the financing is to build, you meet with your architect and your contractor for quotes on constructing on that piece of land. You agree on a price and you sign the sale agreement. Then you submit the required documents and loan application to the bank. I'm going to share my contact details at the end of the presentation so we can speak more about the required documents. For at the pre-qualification stage, we're going to ask you questions about any other loans that you have, because this is going to impact how much you can afford to repay. We're going to ask you for your identification because we need your age, because the age is going to determine the term of the loan, how long until retirement. So that determines how many years we give you to repay. We're going to ask you for your pay slip. We're going to ask you for your bank statements, at least 2 pay slips, at least 3 months bank statement on your salary account, because we need supporting information, documentation to support the information that you will be giving us. And we need to know if you have an eligibility letter from NHD, how much you're qualified for, the interest rate, because we do joint financing with NHD, and you won't need to go through NHD, go to NHD to draw on your benefits. You can apply one-stop shop. We do everything at First Caribbean, so we will do the application to NHD for you. So those are the items we would need to for your pre-qualification. And then when you get into the actual application, we will need to do valuation on the property and get a few other details that we can share. When I give you my contact details, you can reach out to us and we can go into finer details. So basically that's it. We hear about qualifying for a mortgage and we hear about the mortgage process, but this is how you get started. So once you have submitted your documents, your application is approved because you were pre-qualified, and so the cost of the property that you have viewed and your realtor has showed you and you like it, and you have done your valuation. So yes, the loan will be approved because we went through that first step, and so no disappointment at this stage. Then we issue your commitment letter and you sign that contract for the mortgage. Then once that is done, we issue a letter of undertaking to the vendor, promising them that we are going to pay once they provide us with certain documents and the title is transferred to your name. Then we have our attorneys complete the registration process, and you are a homeowner. You collect your keys and you can step in your property. Now, there are a number of things that can impact the length of this entire process. We have, so it can take It's an average of 60 days that this entire process will take. We depend on the vendor's attorney submitting certain documents after we issue the letter of undertaking. Then we need the government agency to complete the registration. And depending on what you find at the National Land Agency, so you have certain little things that can impact that is outside of our control in terms of the length of time that the entire process takes. But it can take between 30 and can go up to 90 days once the process is smooth. So when you are doing your search, we invite you to go to our realtors hub. We have a number of resources to help you prepare for home ownership. It doesn't start when you're ready. You need to be prepared. You need to be saving your deposit, your legal fees, your attorney fees, your commitment fees. So there are a number of charges that are involved in the mortgage process. And persons sometimes when they wait until they're ready to start saving towards, but this is a big purchase. And from the time we start working, we should be planning and we should be putting away something towards our contribution towards the purchase of the property. So I'm going to share how you can access the Realtors Hub and to see the resources that CIBC First Caribbean has made available to potential homeowners.
It's very simple to navigate the Realtors Hub. Once you've opened your internet browser, type CIBCFCIB.com. This will take you to the CIBC First Caribbean homepage. On the homepage, click the website banner Realtors Hub. As this banner changes from time to time, you may also access the website directly by typing CIBCFCIB.com/realtors-hub. Once you're in the Realtors Hub, we prepared a few documents which are helpful in guiding you through the home ownership process. So go ahead, scroll down to our user guide. Here you will find details on how to navigate the Realtors Hub. It's important that you pre-qualify for a mortgage before you start the search for a new home. The pre-qualification document on the homepage explains what pre-qualification is and the benefits of getting pre-qualified. It's concise and easy to read. We've also included for you in the Realtors Hub a few important tips which will assist you in the search for your new home. Take some time to review these tips so that you are better equipped with knowledge to avoid any unforeseen stumbling blocks along the journey. And you must check out the Support Tools tab, which is loaded with information you need to make the home search easier, like our Home Buyer's Guide, Mortgage Calculator, and Documents Checklist. Also included are a few common mistakes to avoid along the way. After you've read through these pieces, you'll definitely be in a better position to ask questions and seek appropriate advice from your CIBC First Caribbean Relationship Manager and your Realtor. The search for a home or property is best when you know your mortgage qualifying limit. This will be made available to you after the pre-qualification process. Once you know your limit, you'll know the types of properties you can focus on, and you can also share that limit with your realtor to help you with the search for a new home. To access details on a realtor in our Realtors Hub, select the country of origin by clicking on the appropriate flag. Once you're in the country page, you can see the list of realtors you can connect with to assist you with the home search. Click on the Realtors logo and be directed to their website, where you can view properties available for purchase. Thank you for your time and happy home shopping.
So that's where you will find the resources. What I'm giving you now is just a tip of the iceberg. as it relates to home ownership. The resources are on our Realtors Hub. As it says, it gives you the guide, the checklist, the requirements, pre-qualification, all the details are there. So you can access a mortgage by either going online at apply.cibcfcib.com, access our website, CIBCFCIB.com, or you can contact us 1-866-743-2257, or my cell number is 876-818-2085. As I said, all the details are there. However, for the qualification, for the requirements, we will lend up to 95% of the cost of the property. We give up to 80% for on home equity loan, and we finance up to 65% on home equity line of credit. The number of years that you have to repay, that is dependent on the number of years until retirement. The current interest rate, well, contact us for the interest rate. Interest rate is very fluid. So contact us via one of those means, and we will reach out to you within 48 hours of reaching out to us via one of those means. We will contact you within 48 hours and go through additional details. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I'm sure you also have Karen's contact for KMC Property Services. So in having Karen look for your property, she can also give you our contact details. Thank you again, Karen, for this opportunity.
Thank you too, Debbie. There you have it. CIBC with the whole gamut of their offerings as it relates to home ownership. So as you would have seen the contacts, so make sure you make contact with Debbie for further details on how those of you who are not yet pre-qualified, make sure you get this number and call and get all the information. Thank you very much for joining us, Debbie, and for sharing. And, for those of you who will be watching, I just trust that you will share, like, and that you will definitely comment, on the areas or what else you would like us to share on real estate-ically speaking and more. Thank you once again all. Have a blessed weekend.
Tune into our live stream, Real Estate-ically Speaking, with yours truly every second and fourth Friday as of November 2021. You can contact us at the information on screen.